Hey everybody, I want to take a minute and chat with you about fuel in your small engines. So let's talk about fuel in general. 98% of the gas in the United States right now have up to 10% of ethanol in it. Ethanol is not good for your small engines. Ethanol is made of corn, and it basically breaks down and becomes gummy, and I call it corn syrup. It's really not, but I call it that. So it gets gummy and leaves residue in your fuel system on your small engines and causes lots of trouble. So you say, what do we do about it? So I'm going to talk to you about it. So what we do is we get a lot of calls. Probably 80% of the calls that come into my shop, I own a mower shop, so in Central Ohio. So about 80% of what comes into my shop is fuel-related problems, carburation problems mostly. And 9 out of 10 times we tear a carburetor apart, and it has tons of garbage in it from sitting. So this happens. So ethanol fuel breaks down quicker than the old fuels did. Ethanol fuel will break down if it sets like for the whole winter in your lawnmower or the whole summer in your snowblower. It's going to break down and leave a residue in your carburetor, and you're going to be calling the mower shop because you can't get it to run. Or it might start and die, or it might not even start at all, is a lot of times the case. So what we have to do is tear the carburetor down. I'll try to put some pictures in here. We tear the carburetor down, and we find usually a grayish black goo in the carburetor bowl. And so you know that small engines have very small carburetors, small orifices, small jets, small holes in the emulsion tubes, and they plug up really easy. So with this ethanol fuel, which is just about everything you buy at the pump, has ethanol in it, it will cause you trouble. So you say, what am I supposed to do? So you can use ethanol fuel, pump gas, in your mower as long as you use it every week. Mow it, or put it in, mow. Just don't leave it set for weeks at a time. So if you're in the process of mowing your grass every week and firing up that mower and getting out and mowing, don't worry about it. That's okay. What happens is on your last mow, you put gas in there. There's a half a tank left. You shut that mower off, and then you let it set all winter. You're likely that you're going to have some issues. Sometimes they'll fire right back up, but lots of times they won't, because what happens is that fuel sets in there all winter long. Let's say 3 or 4 months, it'll set in there. Again, I'm in Central Ohio, so the weather around here, you usually have about 26 weeks of cutting, and then you're done for the year. That's on average. So what happens is you put the mower away and you just leave it like it is, and your fuel goes bad and clogs up your carburetor or makes your motor run horrible. So we get those calls, we bring them in, we tear them down, we have to clean the carburetor out, the fuel system out. So what do? Like I said, run it. If you run ethanol gas all you want while you're using the machine, but when you're finished for the year, probably the last couple cuts, run that thing out of gas, and start putting ethanol-free gas in it. If you do that, you're going to be way better off with not having carburetor issues. So, alternative number one, when you're finished for the year, run your machine completely out of gas. Put it away out of gas. I'm talking start it up, let it run until it dies because there's no more fuel in it. You have a chance then of not having a lot of issues over the winter. It's out of gas. It shouldn't do too much. The option I like is run that thing out of gas and then pour about, a cup or 2 cups of ethanol free gas in it, enough to get it running back up, start it back up, run some ethanol free fuel through it. And I'll tell you how to do that and how to get it. And let that run for 5 or 7 minutes and let it just really take over the whole fuel system, and then park it for the winter. Then you got a pretty good chance you're not going to have issues. So there's a couple ways you can deal with it. Everybody goes, well, I use Stabil, or I use Stable, or I use other fuel additives. Don't do it. That stuff doesn't work. After a while, it gives you the same issues. So don't do that. You're wasting your money. You're throwing money in the trash, and you're going to call the mower guy when that problem comes. So don't do that. So use ethanol-free gas. You say, where do I get it? So you can get it at your Tractor Supply stores. You can get it at most of your, around here we have Tractor Supply. We have your local mower stores, Ace Hardware, the farm stores, they have it, Rural King, those kind of places have ethanol-free fuel. So I'm going to show you one. They do not sponsor me, but I use them, and I got some right here. It's called True Fuel. So True Fuel this is for 4-cycle. You can see where it says 4-cycle on it. You can buy this at Tractor Supply or your farm stores. You can find this gray can True Fuel 4-cycle gas. Also, you want to use this too. They make it in 2-cycle fuel. You want to use it in your weed eaters, your blowers, especially at the end of the year when run those things completely out of gas. I like to use this all summer long in my 2-cycle machines because you don't use that much gas. So I buy it. You can buy it by the half gallon. You can buy it by the quart. True Fuel or ethanol-free fuel. I don't care who makes it. Ethanol-free fuel. You can buy it on the shelf. Now, here's another way you can get it. We have what's called Sheets gas stations. Sheets, Sheets, Sheets. They're all over Central Ohio. They have a red hose pump. So if you pull up, you see they have a blue hose. They have green for diesel. They got black hoses for all their different fuels. But the red hose is ethanol-free fuel. It's more expensive. It's going to cost you $1 or so more a gallon. But it's ethanol-free. If you can use that all summer long, that's the way to go. You're not going to call me. You're going to have a good fuel system. But if you can't, use the black hose stuff all summer long. But at the end of the year, fill up with that stuff and use it, because that makes a huge difference of how you're going to run and maintain and be able to make it through the off season without calling the mower shop. Because now there's a million videos, and I got one on how to clean a small carburetor. You can look that up. It's a lot of work. And most people are not going to do it well. Most people are not going to want to do it because it takes a long time. And if you're not mechanical at all, you're not going to want to do it. If you are mechanical and you want to tackle it, I'm not saying you can't, because you can do it with just the hand tools you have at home. You can do it. But it's not the easiest thing in the world for just anybody to do. But if you use ethanol fuel, or if you use pump gas and you park your machine for a long period of time with pump gas in it, you're more than likely going to run into these problems. So again, tip of the day: if you want your mower to continue to run good and not have issues, try to run, at least park it for the off season with ethanol-free fuel. That's the best thing you can do for it. So again, just a tech tip for you guys to try to help you not have to call the mower guy, which is me, all the time. So, all right, guys, hope this helps. Like and subscribe to my channel, share, and hopefully we can help you guys keep your mowers going so you don't have to call all the time. Again, I appreciate your business and I'll do it, but if I can give back, I want to give back. Keep the ethanol fuel out of your small engines and you'll be better for it. All right. We'll see you guys. Have a good one. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.